Can somebody tell me why they closed these truck stops down over here? This was the pilot with the Subway over here off of Lamar. And the one on this side, they closed this one first, probably like a month or two back or whatever. This the one had the Arby's. They doing work over there now, so they already been busting stuff up. You couldn't park there. They blocked everything off. In Memphis up here, off Lamar. But like I said, I just saw this one. I think they must have just did this today. They got everything blocked off. It's an entrance open somewhere because there's a couple trucks over there. So, yeah. What happened, y'all? Alright, y'all. So I wanted to make a quick video. Right before I left work today. I almost ran into the back of a truck, right? Now, let me tell you the reason why this happened. I was driving, right? And I was driving in the right lane. There was a left lane. And those people in the left lane was getting ready to turn off. But one decided to hop out of the line, jump in front of me. I'm talking about, I'm going... I knew I was in probably like 8th gear, right? So I'm not sure how fast I was going, but I knew I was probably, I think I was in 8th gear somewhere. So y'all know I'm up there, right? Going fast enough. This guy get in front of me and just basically stopped. I don't know if he was contemplating getting back in the left lane or, you know, trying to skip line. I have no idea. All I know is this man jumped out of that line, jumped in front of me, and slowed down so much to a point to where I was almost about to hit him. So I'm like, I don't know if he's aware. I don't know what he's doing. You know what we do. We give him an air horn. I gave him an air horn. And when I did that, he stopped. Like, the man literally stopped in the road. So, okay. By this time, we on down by, you know, some tracks, and another lane is there. So I swerve over a little bit to the right lane, but I'm not sure what's behind me. So I get back, like, I pull it back in the lane that I'm in. And by this time, he's easing on to the left lane again. So, you know, it's 3 lanes at this point. And he eased on to the left lane. Y'all, I was hot. Yeah, I was hot. I was hot. And I pulled up beside him because he slowed down. He over there, I guess he fussing or whatever. I don't know what he could have been fussing about because the man was about to die. I mean, you must want to die. When I see people do that, I say, you must want to die today. You got to. You know, I don't wish death on nobody. I ain't trying to hit nobody. That's never the intention. But to stop in front of 18-wheeler, oh yeah, you definitely thinking about death. So he do that. I'm mad. I pull up beside him. I'm looking at him. He won't look at me. He won't look at me for nothing in the world. Y'all, it's probably a good thing that he didn't, because I don't know. I don't really know what happened in that moment. All I know is sometimes, you know, we get mad, you know, and we don't know how far we would go. I think that's something that a lot of people should be aware of. This is a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But you really don't know how far people would go with you. A lot of times we ourselves are not sure how far we would go in a situation, you know, when we're angry. So it's a good thing that the guy never looked at me, and because if he looked at me, I'm looking at him and I'm fussing, I'm ready to cuss him out. I ain't lying. Ready to cuss him out, ready to hop out the truck. You know, probably would have got beat down because, you know, he a man. But baby, I was gonna give him a run for his money. You know, could have got shot. Anything, like, so many things could have happened in that moment, because he could have had a gun. You know, he could have shot me, or I could have had a gun. You know, and I could have shot him. You know, if I was that angry. I'm not that angry. I wasn't that angry. But for those of you who legally have firearms in your truck, be careful. Be careful, y'all. I mean, even if y'all in cars and stuff like that. But I'm talking to my people who are in the trucks, Because you can lose everything just like that. Dealing with an idiot like that. Like, he intentionally stopped in front of the truck as if he was saying, I dare you to hit me. Because I gave him the air horn. I dare you to hit me. Man. Some people get so mad to a point where they may have, not me, I'm just saying, some people may get so mad to a point to where they would have took that man's truck, they'd have took their truck, ran it into the back of his, and took him on into wherever he was supposed to be. I don't know, wherever that could have been, but I'm saying we could, angry, people have road rage. Even truck drivers have road rage now. So with somebody doing that could have went left so quick. Somebody could have went to jail, somebody could have died. I thought about like all of that. So I'm sharing the video with you just for one, so y'all can be aware of how quick, y'all already know this, but as a reminder of how quick you can lose your license, how quick you can go to jail, how quick you can either get shot or shoot somebody over some, I ain't gonna say so simple, because that wasn't simple. This man almost made me wreck, and God knows who else would have been involved in something that he created, that guy created. And for what? Because he didn't want to hear air horn? Yeah, okay. After you done pulled that in front of me and stop? Okay. So anyway, that's that. But to save yourself in situations like this, you want to put a camera in your truck. I don't have one in mine. I used to when I was OTR, had one in there most of the time, but well, sometimes. But for those of you who are OTR, y'all probably deal with this a lot more, crazy situations a lot more. Even if you're local though, me myself, I need a camera that runs all the time. So when situations like this happen, you'll be protected, because a lot of times they want to blame the truck driver for everything. Anytime you see an accident, it's the truck driver's fault. You ain't seen nothing, nobody seen nothing, but it's the truck driver's fault. All the time, it just seems like they want to blame us for everything. Most of the time. And so, like a situation like that, right? That's not this. You have to think about other things, like, what if, my laws weren't correct, or, there's been like a mishap in something, like I don't know, like, I'm gonna just say the laws for now. And they do a thorough research, check on you. You ain't did nothing. So for those of you who may say, well, your log should be in order, well, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about being inconvenienced. And yeah, there are some people who may have something on their log that is not right, and now they're under a microscope for something that they could have did. Like they checked the truck out, they did everything they were supposed to do, they just didn't log it, right? So it just messes everything up for you. And for what? So just be careful. Now, some of these companies, they already got cameras in their truck. Some owner operators, they may have cameras in their truck for their own safety, things like that. These situations don't happen to me. Since I've been local, I don't have crazy stuff that happened. Now, some did happen a long time ago when I was a company driver local. Yeah, I thought I was a goner that day, but I'm not gonna get into that. All I know is some people crazy, and they go from 0 to 100 real quick. Sometimes it's the driver, sometimes it's the the people in the car, vice versa. Like, you just never know who feeling what on any particular day. Outside the truck, in the truck, a lot of times that's the reason why I mind my business. I don't bother nobody. Because I know people can go from 0 to 100 real quick, and you'd be like, what happened? I don't know, and don't want to find out. Now, I will say this. I should have handled it better. I should have just kept on fussing in my truck and kept on going, instead of basically pulling up beside this man, because we wasn't at a stop sign, we wasn't at a stoplight or anything. Instead of pulling up beside this man, and basically initiating something, that could have escalated. So I was wrong, and I shouldn't have did that. I mean, he was wrong too, but I should have kept going because I could have controlled the situation by going on down the road fussing or letting out my anger verbally. But I wanted to pop him upside his head, but that's a whole nother story that I can live to tell y'all. All because, God look out for fools, right? And I was being a fool. So y'all please try to handle the situations better than me.